It is day 64. I left the PCT on day 55. What's been going on for the last 9 days, you ask? Well, I did post it on Facebook, but just to summarize, Snowmageddon hit the Sierra Nevada mountain range, and we exited after completing 652 miles. Got picked up by one of my hiking mates' husband, which was awesome. Drove 10 hours north, spent 8 days in rest, a lovely town, a lovely natural setting in Klamath Falls, Oregon, with my two hiking mates, Debbie Miller and Carol Ritter, who respectively took me into their homes. They treated me like family. They treated me like a special guest and like family, like a family member who was a special guest. We ate together, we laughed together, we watched TV together, we went to the movies, we went for coffee, we went for walks, we did laundry. I went to the dentist, which is fine. I'm on antibiotics for an infection. I had swelling up above a tooth and I still have it. Not sure if it really is an infection. So we can't go back to where we were because there's a huge amount of snow in between where we got off and where we are now. So Carol generously has brought me back to the trail because Carol and Debbie both still have family things to tend to, and I was getting really restless after a full week. Although a full week for which I'm really, really thankful. What would I have done? Where would I have gone? I don't know. They say the trail provides, but I believe that God provides and that God sent me these two women into my life to bring me down off the mental ledge that I was teetering on my own and to help take care of me when I needed it most. So thank you so much to my two hiking mates, Carol and Debbie, that's Best Western and 26.2, for taking me into your homes and trail angeling me. So that is so appreciated. But here I am back on the trail now. See my tent? Oh, all by myself. All by myself. Don't really want to be all by myself anymore. But anyway, I am. Just for a few days. Like I said, while they take care of family stuff, I'm heading out about 1,100 miles north of where we got off. I'm heading out onto the trail again. It's so different. Look, pine trees and grass. No desert. Yay! I feel much more at home here. This is very similar to Northern Ontario terrain or British Columbia terrain. There's a bit of moisture in the air and it feels really, really good to be back in greenery. So I'm going to hike about 56 miles because that's as far as I can go till I get to the highway where I need to get off, go back to Klamath Falls, meet up with them for just a couple of days, and then we will all hop in a car and head south. I forget how far it is, but maybe about 5 or 6 hours south, about halfway back to where we got off. The elevation drops. Snowmageddon continues up on the high elevations from about 7,000 feet up to 10,000 feet. But we're heading south to Old Station on Monday, I think. Today is May 28th, so whatever that makes Monday. And we will start hiking north again. And if we run into snow again, we're just going to have to get off and go around it because we're not equipped, we're not experienced, it's not safe. And that is winter mountaineering. And any of the PCT hikers who are watching this and wondering, if you're not experiencing winter mountaineering, if you don't have the equipment for winter mountaineering, and if you don't know what winter mountaineering is, then you shouldn't be going into the Sierras right now, because that's exactly what will be expected of you when you go. There are tons of rescues going on, lots of people retreating, there are people posting that they've got frostbite, and I mean frostbite, like Everest frostbite, where your toes can fall off after they turn black. This isn't a game, people. It's not just for fun. And so stay safe. And that's what we're doing. We're staying in snow-free areas to stay safe and enjoy the experience. So, long introduction, but this is Diddley, back on trail and hiking home for shelter. Hello, day 65 on the PCT. This is a sick diddly here. Unfortunately, I was feeling a bit queasy yesterday, and it got worse than queasy all night. And I won't go into detail, but let's just say my body was at war with my stomach most of the morning. I've gone 2 miles in, I don't know, an hour and a half. I have no energy. I'm breaking out in a cold sweat, and I just feel like I could curl up and sleep. So I'm going to keep hiking because that's a really smart thing to do. I have a possible out tonight. There's I wasn't going to get off the trail, but in 12 miles there's an inn that has lodging and restaurant, which is usually very exciting, but I don't need lodging. They also have camping, but they're down a side trail and onto a highway. And if I need to hitch out of here and go back to Klamath Falls or to stay at the lodge for a couple of days to recuperate, I will do that. Blah.
Like old paint, all dried up. Mother's words so